Hi guys, welcome back to City Skylines. So, last highway junction won't solve that intersection clogging up. Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Highway junction won't solve that intersection clogging up. Yes, it will. So, we need to resolve the issues going on here with traffic. Now the question is, are we going to create a connector here, or are we going to create one like further down here? Good question. I don't know. So, there's more space for it here. It would also benefit these guys. The problem might be that then the traffic literally just gets on the highway, drives down here, comes straight off, and then, because it would go off here, and then it would just add to this road. Whereas what I actually want them to do is I want them to go over to this junction here, and then use the bypass which goes under the city here, goes all the way down under the city to here, and then they can use this section here to get into town. That's what I want to do. So yes. Also, look at this here. I didn't even notice this. And where are these guys off to? They're all going into town over that way. It's no surprise that this has become an issue because we had such an incredibly fast residential growth here. I think one of the biggest things that we could do to solve this is a metro that will help us shift people to two different parts of the city or something like this. So that would be a solution. Or it'd be an assisting solution anyway. Yeah, see, I feel like most of this traffic... Oh, actually, a lot of that traffic seems to be going down to the harbour or somewhere, I don't know. Or they might be going to the port. Where's all this traffic going? Might be going to the port. Yeah, and I didn't really want to create more... It doesn't really make any sense to have connections going on this section of the highway, you see. So I wasn't really up for that. But it probably would be the quickest way to get traffic in and out of here. And it would save us having to do anything down here. I just don't know. Maybe they go around to go to the highway. No, because they were going this way. Some of those might be, I think. Because the idea was that they would go up this way, like, and then basically just down this high street. That was the idea, was that they would come across here and do that. Perhaps the simplest thing would be to connect straight to this road. That might solve it. We'd have to get rid of these houses here, but it would solve that problem. Just literally off this roundabout, just connect straight over to here, look. That would fix it. And we could create like a roundabout here, which then connects across to the other roundabout. It's a roundabout apocalypse. Let's do it. I feel good about it. Let's make it happen. Everyone's like, oh god, no. Oh, please no. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Right. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this nonsense. What was I thinking? Alright. Make it so. Luton, you can cut Triangle Urban off to other parts of the city and make its own junction. What the hell does that mean? No, you're too late. You missed your opportunity to speak. It's gone. It's happening. It's happening. 6 lane all the way. Go 6 lane or go home, to be fair. Right. Here we go. Oh, but it needs to be one way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're back in the room. Right, so hold on to your hats. Ooh, is it going to be too tight? Is it going to... Yes. Wait, that's much bigger than I... Oh yeah, because it's 6. Let's not go for 6. That might have been over-optimistic. Let's go for 4. No, wait, I can't even do 4 lane one way. And then I can't make it with trees and nice things. 3 it'll have to be. Can I build, yet again, another beautiful freeform roundabout? Let's see. It's a perfect sphere. I imagine that if some of the other YouTubers who do Skyline stuff ever watch my videos, they'd just literally have like a mental breakdown. I'd be like... just have like a... just literally like, I don't know, blackout or something. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm so like literally that's all I ever hear people say when they watch my Skylines. It's just like, I'm triggered. Actually, that looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm fine with it. That's my general saying for this. I'm fine with it. Okay, so it's always fine. You love it. 6-lane road with bicycle lanes. Sorry, people's houses. Other priorities. Let's see, let's just go to here like that. Let's just do it like normal, actually. Normal bridge. Also, let's do... that might not work. Oh wait, no it will. Yes, and then we just build the bridge across. Case closed. Right, what's this? Luton is like the Baroque of city planning. Yeah, that's 100% how I should describe it. What's this? What are you linking here, Valenio? What is this? Oh, this is fine with the dog. Okay, yeah, smoking. There you are, look. What the hell is wrong with that? Hey, I'll tell you what, nothing. It's perfect. It's a beautiful, perfect road. Sorry about your houses and stuff, guys. Sorry about that. You're pretty much alright though, yeah? These guys, they're fine. They're fine. What's to worry about? Their property value's probably gone up because they've got really good transport now. Really good transport links. Maybe I can... maybe not. Can I get under that? Sorted. Easy does it. Little bit of a graphical glitch, but nobody's looking. Oh, maybe I can get away with like, can I delete out just that little bit? What happens? No, can't get away with that. That's okay, maybe it would be just like, maybe it would be just like a bridge there anyway, so... Maybe it would be more like this anyway, like... Probably would be. Those people are not happy about it though. Whichever way you look at it, they are not happy. Suck it up, guys. Right, so now we just have to do another elegant connection to the roundabout. That's all we have to do. Just make it beautiful, simple. Design orientated. That's what has to happen here. We'll make it very similar to our other connection. There's a lot of connections on this roundabout. It'll be interesting to see how that plays. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. Case closed. Sorted. There's a little bit of a... The guy, just don't drive in the left lane. Sorted. No problem. No real problem. Where's Fuse? He would love this right now. Oh, hey! Come on. This music is way too ethereal for what I'm doing right now. It should be like da 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 da, like end of the world. There's a little bit of a ramp coming up there on both of these, but actually I'm kind of okay with it. In fact, I might even push this one up a little bit. Maybe not. It's not going to matter. Sorted. Actually, I think I've ballsed that up. Oh, I don't know. It's fine. Right. Okay, so that's that bit done. And then we just need to... see, why can't you choose how much to delete of these things? Fuse said be right back in 10 minutes and he hasn't come back. He's probably fallen asleep. Right. I think there's some strange stuff going on there with the markings, but other than that, it's good. It looks good. I know, right? I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, now this is going to be a different kettle of fish. That one there, and that one. Oh, that's a little bit sharp. Okay, not too bad. We'll obviously change that so you can't turn there. Oh, actually, I see the problem here. Anybody see what the issue is here? This could be difficult to solve. Or not. This is probably one of the best things about the move tool though, is move it. Is that you can make these kind of adjustments here like this. Which does help a lot. I wish I could remove that crossing there though, it makes zero sense. So you can really tweak these effectively. Just notice there is a nope. You can still have those pylons there, they just need to cross the road properly. Right. Again, I actually think we're pretty good there now. Just want to... That's curious. There we go. Yeah, I just want to straighten that up and I want to move that down a little bit. Okay, I'm surprisingly happy with that. Yeah, actually, it's kind of working a little better than I actually thought it might. Because this could have been a disaster zone. That actually is not bad, right? I'm actually quite happy with that. Like, when you look at it, yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. Do you know what I mean? Look, now I know it's a lot of roundabout. I know it's a lot of roundabout. When you think like actually the functionality here, I think that's going to work really good. Because any of this traffic coming down here, it can just go straight to the airport, or it can come around, or it can go down to the city, or they can take the fast road down here to the... Oh my god! What? What's happening? What's happening? They need to fix this. Are they... The guys at Colossal Order are like, it's good to go. Signed off. You'd be like, yeah, that port asset is looking great. Check. Just like, for God's sake. What's happening? Just like 10,000 people dead. You didn't build a boat roundabout. Of course. It slipped my mind. For crying out loud. We've had some nonsense before, like ships going across islands and this has been a problem like for half a year. Why haven't they patched it yet? Why haven't they fixed that? Like, I know there's a mod you can get to control numbers, but for Christ's sake, like, it's basic functionality. Anyway, back to the roads. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is looking. Yet again, though, I will have to put more traffic lights on. Because otherwise, anarchy. Although I think we only need it here, not here. Because this, you see, they'll just come straight off here. And again, coming onto this roundabout, no problem here either. The only thing we'll need to do is, of course, changing lane arrows on this part here. No left turn, thank you very much. In fact, actually just right turn only. And similarly there, that's fine. And then here, straight on only, and then here again. Oh, hello. Here we just want to have straight on only as well. So there's none of that left turn bullshit, not allowed to be doing that. That's straight on and left turn, no. No left turn, straight on. And let's have a look down here, shouldn't be any nonsense here. Now again, what I want is, yeah, just left turn there, left turn there. Now yeah, what I want is, you see, this one here should be right turn only. So if they're going on, they just go straight on. They don't interfere with any other traffic. So this one here will be just right turn only. And then this one here will be also right turn only. And then this one here can be straight on and right. Both of these can. So this can be like that. Oh, actually, no. That should be... That should be just right turn. But that one's straight on or right turn. Yeah. Okay. What mod are you using for traffic control? What, you mean this? It's like the Traffic Manager President Edition? Leighton, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're fixing some road issues. Okay. So now I can also bring my little other residential road into here, no problem. I think this was a lane, but we'll change it up to a normal road with a nice median strip. Like that. And then over here, now we've got 4-lane traffic coming off of here. So what I will do here is I will create a 6-lane road, which just connects straight into that, like that, basically. That's going to be a fun junction to cross. But yeah, so that should work absolutely fine. The only issues we may have here... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some management of the traffic lane here. We're going to do lane connection on this junction because it's going to be super necessary. So what we want here is, let's have a look. So we've got 2 lanes here and they can also go straight across. So, here to here. I'm just thinking about how easy it's going to be. At least we've got traffic lights on this for starters. Right, this lane here goes to this lane here. Now what do I do with this? I suppose technically it will be okay for that to do that, providing they just stay in their lanes. Now here we should have, this guy can go into that lane. This guy can go to here. And he can go to there and there. No, because then there's going to be too much traffic going in that lane. So we'll have this one not on there. This guy here can go there or there. So next, this lane. So these guys, they want to turn. So this one here, he can go right turn, both. And this guy here, he can go to this lane or that lane. So, yep. Yep. Yep, that's good. Okay. Case closed. Let's see what happens to the traffic now. Oh, the only other thing we haven't done is we haven't connected up the sorry, excuse my voice. The industrial park. So let's just add another 4-lane with grass, just connecting. That should be fine. Just like this. And that has made things all the simpler. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Actually, do you know what, bollocks? There's gonna be very little traffic going to the industrial park. It'll be fine. We're gonna build more industrial stuff here as well. Yep. It's looking good already. Right, okay. So that's that. Industrial what? Cars and lorries are already starting to use this area. Now obviously we've got to dress this area up a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is get some paths and stuff going on here. So we're going to have some paths going to go straight down here, I think. Well, let's see. No, we should have a curved path which goes right the way around this thing. Well, also it depends on where our metro station is going to go. If we can get our metro station in here, let's do that. Let's do that before we do anything else. So next up, metro station. I'm going to save the game. Okay, next up, metro station. So we need to get another metro station down, and it's a airport. So now we got one. Oh, we actually have one in there. I forgot about that. I'm going to put 2 down. We're going to have an internal and an external metro station. Okay. So station angle. I want it to be more like that also. Come on. Don't piss me about. Right. So we're going to have 2 metro stations here. We've already got 1. Right, we're going to have 2. Why? You'll see. Right, so I'm going to trouble with the bloody metro stations as usual. This mod looks pretty cool. I haven't played Skylines since release. It looks like it's come a long way. The game has come a long way. My city has come a long way, as you can see. City is looking quite... Every time we come to build on the city lately, it just gets better and better and better. Just very, very happy with it, you know. Can I ask why double metro stations? Because then double metro lines can go... With the city so big and the airport is all the way here, we need to enable different areas of the city to get to it, right? So if I connect 2 lines, I can get to different areas, right? Because I don't want all the trains coming to one station. Okay, so well, I suppose next as well we need to figure like where we're going to bring metro stations to and from. So my plan, I think, is going to basically, we already have a metro station there, but I'm going to create another one which basically comes through here like underground and connects to Zine, probably at 2 stations in Zine, and then that station is going to go further up and maybe connect off the back of here or something, you know, because we don't have much going on underground already, so we need to add some more. I have 2 things to say, and I'm not sure if I should say it. If you think you shouldn't say it, Valenio, and let's be real, like, it's pretty rare that you don't think you should say stuff, probably then no. Okay, let's have a look. Just get the station attributes over here. It depends whether it's something like very constructively helpful or something that's just like a criticism. Okay. Let's get a... I need to think about where I want to get my stations in, and I kind of want to get one on this side of town and one on this side of town. But I also need to think of noise, but I think this will work right here. So we'll get that in there. And then we'll have another station just a little further away, sort of on the other side of town, like here maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's going to cause pedestrian anarchy. DC Roberts, got to shoot. See you next time, DC Roberts. Right, I'm just trying to get the angles right here. Okay, that'll work. Depends on how we're doing it. Ah, good. Okay, there we go. So I know there's stations in quite close proximity, but as in London, that's often how it works. Right, so we'll come out from there. Connect. I actually might put a metro station here as well because... I don't know, do we want 2 metro stations in such a small part of the town? Maybe not, actually. LB has got 1 metro station there. And Fuse has got 1 metro station. But I think we could definitely get away with having another station just here. But of course, it won't let me. I don't know what is up with this angle stuff. Right, there we go. Get that in there. Right, so station. Now the next thing is, where do I want to go with that after that? So I think probably what I want to do is go up to Escobar, and the thing is that, as we know, Escobar is growing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a station in like right here, or something like this. Trouble is, these roads are quite small. These are almost just lanes. I really want to do this off of a main road almost. But I think what we can do is expand these. In fact, actually, if we were to, we'll have to be at the expense of somebody's house, but I think if I put it in like right there, then the rail can come up. So we're coming through there. 1 station there, so 1 station here, and then we could loop it around and connect onto the back side over here of like Salty Heights or something. So maybe we'll do that. I'm not sure. Okay, let's connect this up. We're going to do this first before we do the next one. The other thing I need to do is, of course, have a train terminal. Damn this bloody thing. The trouble is, it's like when you're when we're trying to build with stuff, it constantly tries to bring it above ground, so you kind of have to be a bit weird about. Right, there we go. So now I've got to go up to Escobar Gorge right here. Okay, it's connected up. So now this will be easy because all we got to do is just run it downtown. We've actually got a fair way to go here. This will be quite fast because we don't really need to. The only other thing we could do is put another station in somewhere here because we were going to put like another sort of town here or something, right? So we could put a station in there which is not there yet, but we could always adapt it later, I guess. We probably won't even. Okay, now we're going further down here. And we're just going to go like this. Connect that up. And then next we're going to connect through to here. And then this is just going to go straight across. And then we're going to sweep around like that. Sorted. There's a couple of little bits there that could just fix up. Cool. Leighton, you haven't adjusted the speeds of the airport railroad. What? Oh yeah, that's true. That's really not a priority right now, is it? We haven't even seen any rail come in, but yes, we will do that, don't worry. Okay, now the other issue is I need to have, obviously, trains running that line. Now I hope we don't encounter the same issues that we had this way, but I think I've fixed that problem that we had there. So the next thing for me to do is to extend this line here, like so, and bring it round so that I can actually get above ground, basically. Actually, maybe if I can... well, actually, before we do that, let's come back up above ground. So we need to build yet more roads here, guys. So that I can build more terminals. Because what I need to build are these metro depots, which have an annoying habit of facing opposite directions depending on which side of the road you put them on, which is very annoying. And I need 2 to run my 2 separate metro stations. I wonder if I was to just temporarily delete that, whether that would make a difference. Nope, apparently. Oh, it's because it's which way it's going, right? Let's try making it one way. It must be to do with how traffic goes in and out to it or something, which is stupid. Let's just make this one way then. Which way was that guy happy with though? He was happy with it going that way, so... No. Must be the other way. What? So, whatever I do, I can't bloody build it there. That's stupid. Oh, but this guy's happy building there. No, wait, no, because I want it this way around. This game. This bloody game. Well, let's build this one here. Move that road closer. Problem solved. There we go. Distraction. To distraction. I'm frustrated with this game today. The chat is very quiet today as well. It's been a quiet day today. Not the usual suspects turning up today. I don't know why. It's been a quiet day. Right, there we go. Maybe people are streamed out today. Too much streaming this week for people. Right, so that's that railway station in. There we go. People are playing Skylines alongside me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's the 2 rail stations in right there. So now let's go connect up our own railway. Now the question is going to be, because they're facing opposite directions, I'm going to have to kind of lead it around, which seems to make no sense to me. That's actually probably really bad design. Have I made a shambles of this? Yes. It just does make sense that it looks better than all coming out the same way, but we'll work it out. We will work it out, guys. Right, so now let's so this is always the issue with this stuff as well. It's like how it kind of slopes off. Right, better. Right, so now we've got it underground like this. We just got to loop it around. Connect it up. Connect it up somehow. There's so many connectors on the metro stuff. Like, it's not like roads where there's a few. There's like loads of little connectors on the metro stuff. Okay, right, so that is sorted on that one. We're going to have to do another one as well. Sitting at about 100 views today, Luton. Yeah, it's been about 100 all the way through, which is nice. Nice for Skylines. Today's the stream week has been really good. We've varied between, I don't know, like 70 and 300 views, depending on what's been streaming and what's been going on. Does natural disasters work with snowfall? I have no idea. No idea. Right, let's see whether my trains bloody work. This will be the pain. Creating a new line. Adding a stop. Adding a stop. Let's pray this works, because the frustration if it doesn't work. Adding a stop. Adding a stop. And then we have to go add a stop. Add stop. What's on tomorrow's stream agenda? Yes, Civilization multiplayer. If we can get the timing together and the people together and everything. Valenio, ask me this, right? Because I can't fathom this out. Right, we have a big station. We have a big station. Why does this station insist on using only one line connection? Because I had this on the other single-way route. If you create a double-way route, they have two platforms. If you create a single-way route, it only has one. Why is that? It only allows you to use one platform. And it's super irritating because, of course, it creates problems. Metro Line 8. Let's call it Metro Line Airport. Airport 1. We shall use the colour of silvery grey for it, or even dark blue. Budget control, vehicle unbunching. Right. Theoretically that should be working. I say that theoretically should be working. We should discover. Work, damn you, work. This better not be like last time or I'm going to lose my mind. We had an issue previously where even though the metro line looked like it would work, it just didn't work, and it took me ages to figure it out. And we ended up having to build, as you saw, a metro line from here, and then it worked fine. And yet again it's not working. Some of the city metros are bugged. That's also why it requires you to place them in a specific angle, Luton. Don't know if mod creator is working on it. Lazarus resub for 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, Lazarus. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, as you can see. Oh, hello. We actually have, I'm very pleased to see, we actually have industry trains and residential trains that are coming out of here. Fuse for 23 months in a row. Thank you very much, Fuse, for your massive 23 months in a row, buddy. Very appreciated. Yeah, we can sadly see, look, that metro is now not working. Which is the problem that we had before. And I fixed this before by just moving the metro here. Like moving the station here instead of having it up there. And I figured, well, if I did that this time, it would be case closed and it would be problem solved. But as you see, no. How long have you been streaming, Luton, in total? Not just today. It's been, well, about 2 years, yeah. Because I myself only just got the 2-year mark this week. Metro's not working and I can't know how to solve it. So tedious. So before we fix that, let's do this other one. You came into Twitch Partner then? No, we were streaming a little bit before that. I don't know. I was streaming maybe 6 months before we got it. Yeah, it's been longer than 2 years. I don't know exactly how long. So, question is... So, Valenio on the stream, do you think that this is not working because of the station angles? But last time when we had this metro here was not working, I didn't change the stations at all. I didn't change the stations at all. All I did was I made sure they were all maximum length, which we did with this. I made sure that all the station lengths were maximum. That's all we did. That's all I did. The last time it wasn't working, I made all the station lengths maximum, and I moved the depot to here. And that is all I did, and it fixed it. So if it's not that, then what is it? Because I moved the depot down here. That fixed it last time. So I'm wondering to myself, what else could it be? Seriously. Oh, planes coming in. The first plane's coming in, guys. It's Meteor Airport. Look, you shouldn't be able to park here. Are you joking? They're parking on the roundabout as well. Arseholes. I'm pretty sure if you do this, toggle zoning. Yep. You toggle zoning, they shouldn't park on it. I think. Might be wrong. How expensive is this game on Steam? It's nothing. What is it, like 20 quid? It's like nothing. It costs nothing, this game. Holy shit! That 90-degree turn. Look out for the trees! I love the plane takeoffs on this. They literally just kind of go, way. Parking spaces are expensive. Well, we need to put a car park. They can't be parking on that road like that. They just can't. It's a nonsense. I'll put a stop to that. Right. LB is triggered. 2.5 years. What? This is why I accidentally delete the airport. Okay, let's clear some space. Okay, better. Right. The planes are really unrealistic in their takeoff. It's actually that actually really, it's one thing with this that really I don't care that much about some things, but that does really bug me. There we are. Let's see loads of people coming to our rail station already. This is really good to see. See that we knew this was going to be a good idea. Why can't they use both platforms? Oh, because it doesn't go around, that's why. So it's only one station available. Yeah, we should loop it if we wanted to use both. Anyway, that's okay. There's not that many trains coming in and out. Right, so we need to fix this metro, and it's going to annoy the crap out of me. I might just try and build like another different metro station or something and just see whether that works. I'm just going to build in a very kind of like whatever style here, guys. So we're just going to build a road going down here. Could it be something as stupid as which direction those roads are going in? I don't know. Let's see what happens. So let's just build this. City station, yeah. Right, let's just do it here. But I'm just going to build this in a very straightforward manner. Nothing fancy at all. You need a walkway on there. No, we're not at that bit yet. We're not at that stage yet. I'm more concerned about getting this fixed. All I want to know is, can I fix this stupid metro? Right. Water to it. Electricity. Is this going to be yet another thing I have to spend like hours later on my time fixing up? It might be because the metro line chose your prop depot. What does that mean? The metro line chose your prop depot. What does that mean? You mean you need to connect it to the other depot? Is that what you're saying? Which depot did you choose for the line? Is that one connected? Why does that even matter? It shouldn't matter what order you connect it in, surely. I'm confused. Oh, I see. So this one's just called Metro Depot. Okay, so let's just call it... That could have been our problem all along. Right, I've selected the correct line for it. There we go! Valenio solved the problem, guys, and now the trains are running. Case closed. Well done,
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
No!
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh my life. This might be a small problem. What did we do again to like, did you say you can give out like local warnings? Yeah, evacuate citizens to this shelter. So if you do these localized, is it too late to save? Yeah, we probably should save in case stuff gets fucked up and I just have to remember it. Oh, I think this is going to be a bad one. I like how it's like a tsunami and yet the sea is like totally flat. Like they didn't even bother to like make some animation of water like swirling up. That tsunami, that wasn't much of a warning. She goes like, there's a warning of a tsunami, and the water's coming onto the shore. We can do like localized ones, have we? It's a tsunami, it'll roll through Luton. Yeah, I know. Oh, you mean just I should evacuate everybody? Okay, alright. Okay, let's just evacuate everybody. This is gonna... Right, hold on to your frames. The boats aren't arsed, look. Oh, apparently I can't speed it up. Oh, no, we are. This is at max speed. This is at triple speed. Oh, no. The metro station is fucked. It doesn't seem to be going a lot faster even when I have it on triple speed. I'm going to put it on double speed and we'll just see what happens. Oh, fuck. The industrial station is screwed. Look at this. Bad luck, lorry, buddy. Oh, Copper's dead. You don't have a tsunami warning because you don't have the warning buoy. I'm pretty sure I do, actually, thank you. But I will double check. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I put that down. But if not, then we've paid the price for my negligence. I was actually thinking about creating like a tsunami barrier which ran like all the way along here, like a sea wall, which kind of carried all the way across here. Don't know whether you guys think that'd be a good idea. Probably a bit too late now. Hey, that's if it even comes inland. Look, it doesn't seem to be really sweeping inland very much. It seems to have almost just hit the shore and that's it. Like, it doesn't seem... Previously, it hit... Last time we had a tsunami, it, like, wiped out, like, this whole area. But this one, today, seems to have, like, just kind of hit the shore a little bit. Look, and then it's getting pushed back out. Ah, this is no threat. This is easy. This is... Oh, not again. Don't. Come back, Zinc. Come back. Yeah, look, it's fine. It's no problem. Go back to your homes. I say everything's safe. Are people just driving into the water? Yeah, people don't care. They're just like they're like, I can make it. Just drive straight in. That was an easy one. That was no problem at all. Look, they didn't even do anything. They've already cleared the harbour. It's operational. Solved. They might have some problems in the metro though. That could be the one which has got the issues. Right, there we go.
A tsunami has struck the city.
Yeah, we know.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh, hello. Some of this water got away. It's the it's rogue. This water has gone rogue. Like, it's just making its own way. It's like the blob. It's like da, 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 da. I call nonsense. There can't be a tsunami without an earthquake. Yeah, but you can have an earthquake like really offshore, can't you? What's going to happen now though? Look, because there's a dip. Is this water just going to stay here forever now? Wait, what's happening? Where's the water going? The adventure of the water. No, that's bullshit. It can't go uphill. Yeah, you go back. Go back to where you came from. Oh man, the brave taxi driver. Look at him. He's just like, yeah, fuck it. That was the best ever. That guy. That guy is the best. That guy is the best. That typical taxi driver. Oh shit. This truck didn't fare so well though. Oh, this is the mopping up water truck, right? Yeah, vacuum truck pumping service. He's out to collect all the water. That taxi driver is a boss. He's just like, yeah, no issues. Just drove straight through the underwater. You joke. There was actually a gut. Oh no! I might have spoken too soon. Oh fuck! I didn't evacuate people properly. And now we're paying the price for my negligence. Oh no! It's too late now to evacuate people. Oh no! Okay, might change my mind and try to re-evacuate people. This might have been a miscalculation on my part. Oh shit! The newspapers tomorrow are like, Mayor Luton makes a small miscalculation. Oops. Don't worry about it. I'm not so worried about these guys, I'm more worried about these guys here. Okay, it's alright. Man, the infrastructure of my city is going to be screwed now. Like, so many people like evacuating for no reason.
A tsunami has struck the city.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
Take caution
Errors.
and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Get off, errors. People have still got to go to IKEA though. Like, it's more important. Gotta get those IKEA home goods. This guy on his motorbike like a boss. Whoosh. Tsunami. What tsunami? Gotta get those IKEA. Gotta get those IKEA deals. Oh god. I like how I've evacuated this city, but a lot of people are just going about their business. Like that's supposed to be a full citywide evacuation. Maybe there's just not enough space for it. Maybe some people just literally don't care. The water's still coming, but My issue with tsunamis is less the damage they do, more the time. Oh, what is this, man? Every argument, I don't know what that is. It comes up like every time we have some issues, you know. It doesn't seem to do anything. My issue with tsunamis is less what they do, and it's more like how long they take. I kind of feel like I should just get on with building the city and just let the tsunami get on with whatever it's doing. Look, it's just like, oh, it's taking a long time. Like, look, see, it just comes up the river, and now we're just going to have to wait. We could be literally like half an hour before this thing is finished pissing about. Do you know what? I'm just going to let most of the city, huge frame droppers, like the entire, all the shelters around the city, kick everyone out. I'm just going to let that. I'm just going to let it get on with it. If people die, they die. You can quote me on that in the Aurora City newspaper tomorrow. Mayor Luton says, if they die, they die. What's that from?
A tsunami has
Yes,
struck the city.
We know.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
We know. That's in Rocky, isn't it? Rocky with the Russian guy, and he's just like, if he dies, he dies. It's like the best. You could build a canal for river floods. Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought more about, like, where is it? Where's the bloody thing? It's under, like, infrastructure or something. Oh. Is it under roads or something? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where it is because I rarely ever build with it. The where's the canal thing? I can't remember. Is it under here, just like miscellaneous building? I don't remember where this thing is. The Dutch have very good work experience. Yeah, Dutch people going into kind of water management is like a guaranteed money spinner. Like if you live in, you know, especially if you're... Oh, here it is, yeah. This is it. Water structures. So, flood walls and quays. So, we could build a flood wall, and I'd thought about, like, why don't we just build a flood wall that goes, like, all the way across the frontage here? You know, stop the floods coming in. Yeah, I know. I didn't see it before. So, my thought was, like, why can't we just build, like, a flood wall which goes, like, all the way around here, like that? You know, just goes all the way around the front of the city. Because we're on the seashore. But... how often do we get tsunamis? Not that often. So there's still sort of flood watery stuff going on here right now. It's fine. You just got to deal with it. We just got to deal with it. Damn, those planes are in a hurry. Right. Right, that's the end of this episode, guys. So we dealt with the flood. It was far less serious than we thought. We need to get some issues going with death care here. And I thought we had really good death care, but as you can see, there's been some problems happening. So we'll deal with that next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for some more City Skylines.